What do we have here in this black box? This black box that for some reason says White Edition. And it says White Edition real big over here. Well, I'm glad you asked because that's the Vault X White Edition binder. Brand new, technically not brand, well, it is brand new, but this is like the second time they released this, I think. They sold out the first time, and obviously this is a reproduction. And now the reason I got this, normally I don't buy white things because they just get dirty, but as you can probably tell by the title, I'm gonna put the 151 set in this, and obviously I wanna stay somewhat on theme to the set, and white is obviously the choice for that. And now I don't have any packs to rip today. I'm just going to finally be putting my collection in the binder. And to do that and not mess up, I'm going to be using Pokemon.gg's binder view. As you can see, this is all the cards that I have. But if you look, it shows you how each page should look, what cards should be missing, and then that way you don't have to worry about miscounting and then ruining the entire binder and then having to move every single card by one space, which I've done a couple times at this point. It kind of sucks. And now I thought I already had these in order, but I guess I just did that with other sets, so this is gonna okay, so first page we have Bulbasaur reverse, Ivysaur reverse. There's only one Venusaur and it's an EX. We then get Charmander reverse, Charmeleon, and then Charmeleon reverse. Next page, Charizard would go there, but we obviously don't have them, so next up is Squirtle, reverse Squirtle, Wartortle. We don't have the reverse. We do have the Blastoise EX though, and then it's Caterpie, reverse Caterpie, and then Metapod. We don't have the reverse. So next is Butterfree, reverse Butterfree, Weedle, and then Kakuna. And actually, hold on. So actually, I thought about it, and now this binder holds 360 cards, which laid out like this, not stacking the reverse with the normal, would be literally, we would end on the last slot. However, I did want to put some more products in here, like the holographic energies, or like the ETB promo, or the UPC promo. So obviously, if I did it this way, I'd have no room left, so I'm actually going to go back and stack all of these. But what I'll do is I'll put the reverse on top, and yeah, that kind of sucks, but at least we're only like 2 pages in and it's not that big of a deal. So, and now I'm not too big of a fan of stacking them because I'm, I don't really want to stretch the pockets out, but it is what it is. And I do think this looks better all lined up like this instead of half, Charmeleon ended here, whereas this way it's at least the first 3 starters. So aesthetically, it does look a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I left off on Beedrill, which is also a good point to come back in and mention that normally I'll put the reverse on top, but with the exceptions of hollows and reverse hollows, I'll put the hollows on top because I think they just look better. And also, you can't really tell because I have these exact fit Vault X penny sleeves, but I'm also sleeving all of these because, again, stacking them, I want to protect the cards. You should sleeve them regardless. That's just good binder etiquette. We have the Pidgey, the Pidgeotto, and the Pidgeot. They won't all line up like this, but this is aesthetically pleasing, and it's not two. I forgot I didn't have Charizard, but it's a full page, so it looks nice. We have Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans. We don't have Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, and then Sandslash, the female Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, the male Nidoran, Nidorino, no Nidoking. We have Clefairy, and then Clefable. Next up, we have Vulpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff. We don't have the Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, and stupid-ass Vileplume. Although I will admit, putting a penny sleeve on like a Paris does kind of hurt, but again, it's kind of like an investment. But there's Paris, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Diglett, Dugtrio, Meowth, Persian, and Psyduck. Next, we have Golduck. We don't have Mankey somehow. We have Primeape, Growlithe, the reverse Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. Lonely Ass Abra. We have Kadabra, Alakazam. And I guess I should probably start mentioning that like I only have the normal of this, the normal Machoke. We have both Machamps. Well, actually, that's too many words. If I only have the reverse, I'll mention that I only have the reverse. But if you see me put the reverse in and I don't mention anything, that obviously means I have both, like Bellsprout. I'm just going to say, oh, there goes Bellsprout, there goes Weeping Bell, and then for Victory Bell, if you only see the normal, then I don't have the reverse. So there's that. And there's Tentacle. Here's Tentacruel, Geodude, Graveler. We don't have Golem, Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite. We have Magneton, Farfetch'd, Punk-ass Farfetch'd, Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Gong, Grimy, Muck, and Shelder. We have Cloyster, Ghastly, the best Pokemon in the game, Haunter, overhyped Gengar, Onyx, Drowsy, Hypno, Little Baby Crab Boy, Medium Crab Boy. We have Voltorb, no Electrode, but we do have a bunch of broken eggs. We got a fat egg tree. We get Cubone, Marowak, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and then Lickitung. We have Coughing. We have Wheezing. We have Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Noodlebop, Kangaskhan EX, Little Seahorse Seahell, and then Seadra. Next up is Goldeen, Sea King, Staryu, Starmie, Mr. Mime, Scyther. We don't have Nicki Minaj. We do have Electabuzz, and we do have Magmar. We have Pinsir. We have Tauros, Nishnakoi, Gyarados, Lapras. We don't have the Ditto. We have Eevee. We only have the reverse Vaporeon, which I guess doesn't matter because this is technically a holo. So just like Jolteon, the holo would be on top in this case. We have Flareon. We have Porygon, Ammonite, Amistar, Kabuto. We don't have the reverse Kabutops. We don't have the reverse Aerodactyl. Snorlax. We don't have the reverse Articuno. We have the Zapdos EX, which for whatever reason, Moltres or Articuno don't get one. We have Dratini, Dragonair. We don't have the reverse holo Dragonite. We don't have the reverse holo Mewtwo. We don't have the Mew. We got the Dome Fossil and the Helix Fossil. We have the Antique Old Amber, Big Air Balloon. We got Tom from MySpace, the most annoying road in the game. Bits from Mario, those little drop candies on the paper that were good but ass at the same time. We get baby girl Erica, Ash's dad Giovanni, and then the Toy Story claw machine. We have some leftovers. We don't have the goggles, and then we have the rigid band, which is 165 out of 165, so everything else is the illustration rares and whatever, and I don't have any on this page. All the way down here we have lonely ass Mr. Mime. Up here we have the Dragonair. Down here we have the Golem. In the middle we have Bill, and then over here we have the Alakazam. And now I arguably have the Mew, but this is the Ultra Premium Collection Metal Mew, so I don't know if this counts to go here. I'm gonna say it doesn't, but then this will be the last page and it will literally end right here. So that means over here I can kind of do what I wanted to do. All we're missing here would be the holo Fire Energy. I don't think these technically count, but they're from the 151 poster collection, so I guess in somewhat of a Grandmaster set. Again, I'm not going for a Grandmaster set, but these would, I guess, arguably be considered in it, as well as these 3 cards from the 151 UPC, which again, this is the metal card, so I don't know. And then we're going to throw the Snorlax right here because he's from the ETB. We don't have the Pokemon Center stamp one. That one's also going for like $1 million right now, so we might not ever get it. But then yeah, I think that's pretty much, aside from obviously having to complete it, that's pretty much it. Pretty decent progress, at least as far as the complete set goes. Missing the Charizard, Arbok, Nidoking, Wigglytuff, somehow Mankey. The regular Golem, we have the full art, 2 full pages, that looks nice. Missing the Electrode. What was this? Jinx? I think this was Ditto, and then Mew. And that's pretty much it in terms of at least the base complete set. We're missing the goggles for the trainers, and then that's it. And then we just have a bunch of secret illustration rare. Pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty much all the secret illustration rares, or you know, ultra rares are higher, and then the holo Fire Energy. But aside from that, there is a decent amount left over. But again, if I would have did this by not stacking the normals and reverse holos, like this would have been the last page had I not done it this way. So it does kind of suck, but having these couple extras on the end is better than nothing. I probably could put the sleeves in here like backwards or something. Then again, they look exactly like the dividers, and at this point I'd rather just not even open these, even though I'll never use them. But yeah, that's going to be it for at least this video. Again, I still have to complete this set, but that's obviously for another day. And again, if you want, you can use code Yuzu to save 10% off your entire Vault X order. You can get these nice binders or these penny sleeves that I used way too many of, but that video took a lot longer than I expected it to, so I'm just going to end it. Before you go, if you got this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe or follow, whatever.